And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Bengals draw even, and of course they can take the lead if they hit the extra point. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. And it's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think
defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. 30, past the 20.
Come on,
and he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
Complete.
A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
The Steelers.
So the points coming fast and furious in this opening quarter. Whoa.
Yeah, both defenses, they're looking pretty exploited right now with the way they...
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready.
Taken from about the 12. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
9-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And maybe shades in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you've got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
They're going to try and throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. They'll run with Mixon. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Denied on 4th down is Joe Mixon. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Dennard. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. And they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time it yields a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the...
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Bengals grab it.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14-all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again is Roethlisberger. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 45-yard line.
Steelers.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
The ball carrier.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Made at the 36-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
These two teams all tied after 1.
With the score tied 14-14.
But I can't go. No, I can't go. And whoa, sometimes you
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
A 43-yard attempt.
And Boswell has this one going left, no good. He missed it left, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. The Bengals drive about to get going, and we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big 3rd down play there for the Bengals. 42 yards.
Check cross. Don't use the mic. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to turn you up. Don't get nervous. 60,
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he stopped immediately there.
28.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
He'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They'll drop to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Steeler 1st down.
He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. The 22 more yards there and another 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Steelers.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when he clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle him. That's what you're looking for.
89.
That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
Like 20. 52 right here.
Roethlisberger. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
14.
So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the 1st half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where the kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just... Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a 1st.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, The alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. Down the numbers. There he goes. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So call off the pick six.
Everything looked right. It looked like it was in their favor. Returned it for a touchdown, as you just described. But instead, the penalty for interference nullifies everything.
Going left side, it's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I'm here all day. 58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Back to throw now on first down. That's going to be caught.
And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Their own 16-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
He may try and run for this. Scrambling, not particularly a Roethlisberger strong suit, but he does get the job done there and gets a first.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
On second down, they'll try and run the counter. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A.J. Green, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
It's the score, Bengals 24, Steelers 7.
It has been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
First down, Steelers.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. 2 yards on the pickup there, it'll be 2nd and 8.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
A gain of
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he rifles one incomplete.
The pass.
And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
39 yards there, a big one. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Let's go, Heavy. What you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets them back for 2nd down. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. It's their quarterback. His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead. And the lead is up to 14.
Good. Makes the score Bengals 31. Steelers.
And it's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone.
Oh, he shifts past him.
And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
The Steelers will go. It's Roethlisberger. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger.
3rd and 12.
And he's going to go down again. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for the Bengals TD. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick 6 will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no option. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense call, it will make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Back to the air, Roethlisberger after the pick six. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Steelers on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Darqueze Dennard. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for the Bengals TD. Touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
It's a party now. It's a party now. Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. I can't believe they let you play.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Steelers.
52's the mic. Drop deep, drop deep.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 48-yard line.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
Third down.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
From the contact. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that drops the deficit from 28 to 25. In the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability. And he lost the football. And that will write a finish to this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys understand, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Bengals, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers come to town. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.